Hi again, everybody. Welcome to the Perfect Storm Trading Channel. It is Wednesday, 18th of January, 2023. I gave out times on the pH chart yesterday. I want to review those. I want to remind everybody that not every one of these time triggers is necessarily a trade setup. You want to also look at other potential timers, the price levels, and also the market structure or the swing pattern of the market. And you want to avoid the low volatility times where nothing's going on. Okay, with that said, this first projection here came in around 3:30 or so, was a low. Then we ended up marking these pivots and projecting out. The next pivot was what turned to be a minor low, and it was an area of low volatility, tight consolidation. You can see when we got to the timer, the volatility changed and the volatility did increase, but that is a dangerous trade to take. The next projection was in the yellow block here. That was just a minor high, not much there. The next one was a nice one, got the retracement low off the upswing, setting up a long to the next upswing. Then the 2 in the afternoon, a continuation trade, setting up another short on both of those after minor reactions. So those are all marked by the blue vertical lines. The orange vertical lines are the normal natural triggers we get every day. The first one, we got another big change in volatility, but we kind of got whipped, so that would have been tough to decipher. That it would have been setting up a short, but that would have been stopped out. The next one was the overnight low, so that was a good one, setting up that long into the projection period. And then the end of the morning segment, 10:30, is where we caught the high a day. That was all keyed in with the Vedic window, and I'll show you that in a minute. I believe the rainbow also tabbed that. So you had three of the storm tools coming together to give you the high a day there. The afternoon segment, we had a minor high, and then basically the high of day area came in at the end of the afternoon segment around 13:35 or so. Let me pull the Vedic chart in. We'll take a look at that timing window. Here's the Vedic timing window chart. So you can see how the timers have worked the last few days. All pretty good. Let me mark a couple more of these out. We had the day before, we had the low come in the green block right there. Then we had a couple minor timers there in the green block here. We caught this nice low. I'll highlight that. Actually, that one we caught a high and the low, because the high came in right at the beginning of the block, and then the low came in near the end of the block. Then in the white window, we had the low on Monday. And then in this window, we caught a low. Some of these are low volatility periods. This one was on the shortened day. So really that low came in right at the close. So that was not really tradable. Then here we had a high and a low in that window, but that was kind of in the off hour frame. Just showing that sometimes these will even work. I don't ever work these in those time zones, but some people trade in that area. You got the high and the low. Now inside this larger window, notice we had the 3 window overlap on the 17th here. And you can see what happened. So we're actually looking for a major high or low to come in this pocket area where we get the overlap on the A2 and the A3 panel, then we're looking for the important hit to take place on the A1 panel in the green, white, or green window. So you see here we caught it in the white window. We caught that major high. You can see the little white bar on the A1 panel triggered a high here. The bright green A1 gave us that low. So you had a nice long setup moving up to that high. And then I threw vertical lines here on the other A1 blocks just to show you how they all time swings going through the late afternoon and into the evening. Then we had this white block here in the off hours. We got a minor high and a minor low in there. And then last night after midnight, we had another green block coming here. We're still going to get turns here, but not necessarily the more significant turning points. So let me mark that guy. So you can see as we get into that window, the upper green A1 block in that window marked out this low. And then the white block was very close to which was the high after midnight. So far that's the session high right there at 1975. So that shows you once again how the Vedic chart can really just time the swings in this market. Now I'm going to show the rainbow chart to confirm this area of this high here around 10:30. Here's the rainbow chart. Notice how we had the bigger white block on the A2 and we had the white and green block side by side on the A1, and that was the end of that little rolling top right there, and that triggered the downtrend. If you look at the three indicators, they all came together in this time period to trigger off that significant high. So very powerful tools. That's a look at what happened yesterday in review.